We are on our way to the park. We're gonna go have a picnic. The boys are representing boys and I am repping girl vibes. And I love it. I'm fine splashing in the pools, that's just by the shore.
Yeah.
Hello, happy Saturday. It is the 5th day of Vlogtober. Yes, it is. And we are on our way to the park. We're gonna go have a picnic and we're just gonna hang out. It's such a beautiful day outside, so come along. Let's go to the park.
I'm actually so excited.
Me too.
Let's have some summer.
Let's have some summer. We just remembered that we didn't actually have any coffee this morning, so we're gonna go get a coffee, because if we don't get a coffee we get a slight headache, which is not ideal for being a coffee drinker. We're just gonna stop at like Wild Bean. It's like a petrol station coffee place. Joseph rates this coffee place.
I'm easily impressed.
You're easily impressed, but you don't have any taste buds.
Yeah.
He says yes, like you're not even gonna fight it.
I don't think I'm very sophisticated in the food area.
Sophisticated?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to be sophisticated, I just think you need to taste and like know if it's good or not. He's just so easy.
Yeah.
Like I've burnt food and made it for him, and he's like, yeah, this is really nice. I'm like, I cannot trust you when it comes to saying if food is good or not. I wonder if I want an iced coffee instead.
Okay. Maybe extra large.
I would just like a regular. Love you too, see you soon. It's so funny though, when I used to work as a barista at a cafe, there would be some people that would come into the store and be like, I've had a long night, I really need an extra large coffee. In New Zealand, usually the standard is a double shot and a small, medium or large. So even if you get like a large coffee, you still get the same amount of coffee, just more milk. And so it's just so funny because Joe was like, they've got large coffees here. Okay, but you have to get more coffee shots to like fill up the volume of the coffee cup, you know? You can't just say, I want a large coffee shot when you just get 2 shots and then just more milk. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm loving my little pink outfit today. I'm representing girls. The boys are representing boys and I'm repping girl vibes. And I love it. It's very, I am pregnant with a girl. Yeah, and I love it. Oh, it's hot in here. So Joe got me an iced coffee, and they give it with a dome lid. If you own a cafe or just any type of drink thing, don't give iced coffees with a dome lid. It's just not the vibes. Also, I sound like such a brat saying that, but maybe I am. Taste test. Lovely.
Really?
Yeah, have a try. I think the real test is the hot coffee though.
I'm kind of jealous of yours right now because I just burnt my tongue.
Oh, you burnt your tongue. No.
That's why I was saying la la la. I was stopping her from grabbing it. I don't want her to burn her tongue.
I thought does it taste nice at least?
I can't tell.
Oh, do you want to have some more of this coffee?
Soothes the burning.
I hate when that happens, because like now you actually don't have any taste buds. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, not that you feel like you'll miss out anyways, because food doesn't taste like anything for you.
Yeah, apparently I wouldn't notice.
There is the nicest flowers just like in front of our car. Look at all of them. They just keep going. We're gonna load everything up in the pram.
2, 1, go.
Hello, it is much later in the day. We didn't get to film anything this afternoon after our little picnic at the park because we were hanging out with some of our lovely friends who just moved to Wellington. And we had a lovely dinner with them as well. We ordered some burger. If you haven't had burger yet and you live in New Zealand, you have to. It's so good. And yeah, just good conversations. And now it's past 10 o'clock and we're really keen to go to bed, but we still haven't done our question of the day, and we just kind of want to end this vlog with that. So Joe is currently looking up a question and then we will answer that for you guys and head to bed. I hope today wasn't too boring. I didn't film much, so hopefully I've got enough footage to make a decent long video.
Do you find sometimes, just because you're a parent and you're always making funny sounds to entertain Alexander, that you just end up making funny sounds in life randomly around other adults, and you're like,
like you just did.
Yeah. It's just like,
as you were moving.
Yeah, because I'm just used to kind of being silly. I found that happen a few times.
We've done something funny.
Have you ever felt that?
I think I've done something too. Maybe at like the grocery store, I would speak to Alexander in like our language.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
I hope no one really saw that. Yeah. Alrighty, what's your question?
The question I want to ask you is, what is something you've always wanted to learn or try?
Oh, easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you have something?
No, I've just been focusing on trying to get a question.
Oh, actually, I don't know. Now that I've said it, like in my brain, I'm like, wait a second, I don't actually like that.
Really?
Scuba diving?
Scuba diving?
Yeah, like learn how to dive and go through like a course of how to dive. But then I'm like, I actually don't like dark water, so why am I all of a sudden... I used to, but then a few too many TikTok videos have convinced me not to. Like deep dark water. I am actually okay not doing that. If I was to. Yeah, that's so funny. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to, but now I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah, I feel like your relationship with the ocean has changed.
It has.
Over the past few years. You used to be much more carefree.
Yeah.
Now you don't like to go too deep into the water.
No. Who knew of someone who was bitten by a shark?
Yeah.
Well, they were called out to the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the paramedic.
Yeah, and we've got surfer friends that have said, oh yeah, we see sharks all the time when we surf. And I'm like, you do what?
Yeah.
In the beach that I swim at? No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm fine splashing in the pools that's just by the shore.
Yeah.
But when we travelled to Bali for our honeymoon, I remember looking at the GoPro footage that we took when we were swimming with the manta rays.
Yeah.
And we did that scuba diving day trip.
Yeah.
And we were like out in the middle of the ocean just scuba diving, snorkeling.
Yeah.
And there was these huge creatures swimming under us, and we were just like, yeah, this is so cool. Now I'd be like, why would you want to do that? But it was an amazing...
You swam with some sharks
in Thailand, yeah, but that was very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It was weird being in water.
With a shark.
And there's nothing in between you
and the shark. And then the barracudas we saw as well.
Yeah. That was wild.
Yeah. So, scratch that. Not scuba diving. Maybe, like, pottery would be cool. Like, learning how to do pottery or glass blowing.
Glass blowing.
Is that your answer?
You reminded me. I've always wanted to do that.
You've always wanted to. You know you can do that in Japan? If we travel to Japan, you can do that. You can make your own glasses. My friend Jessie, she did it when she went to Japan. She made her own. It's so cool.
Always wanted to try that. That would be so cool.
Yeah, but I feel like it's something you don't want to try just once. You need to like stick at it for, I would say, like a year or two, so to actually feel the fulfillment of being good at it.
You know how when you watch people do glass blowing?
Yeah.
You know those like shots where you see them like snipping through?
Oh, the like hot lava glass.
And the way that it cuts, that looks so
satisfying. And every time you're just like, oh yeah. Yeah, so maybe like pottery, glass blowing, or I actually would love to learn how to sew. Like use a sewing machine. But then if I did that, I want it to be like serious, you know, instead of just being like, yeah, I want to make a blanket. I want to like be able to make my own clothes and learn the patterns and
there's a whole world that one.
So that's my answers. How about you?
Glass blowing. It's funny because I wasn't actually going to say that.
What were you going to say?
I hadn't decided yet, but you reminded me of it. But I think I got to come up with something else.
Ooh, what about like F1 racing? Would you ever want to be like a car racer? F1 car racer? Like if you got to learn it and like try it, would you want to do that?
I don't know, maybe if you're fortunate enough you might be able to get to test drive one if you're...
Yeah, that would be insane.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
One thing that does come to mind is skydiving. I always wanted to try that. Danicka actually booked me a ticket to go skydiving, and we were both going to do it. But it got cancelled because of weather. Yeah. And we
didn't rebook it.
We didn't rebook it.
We were just like, oh, okay, it is. And then kind of forgot about it.
I remember lying in bed at night, thinking about it, and my heart was racing.
Really?
Like, because it's such a crazy concept, like falling above the earth at like a crazy speed, and I may be lying still in my bed right now, but in an amount of time I'm going to be fallen. That's wild.
That is pretty crazy. Would you still
Yeah.
want to do that?
No, because
Yeah, it's so funny with the scuba diving and now the skydiving. I'm like, actually, life is. You have to be a bit more cautious.
yeah, I think because like we have kids and we're married, I just don't feel like it's
You're not
worth
really
the
seeking
risk.
the adrenaline kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got it.
Okay.
I want to learn how to fly a plane.
Fly a plane. Pilot license.
100%.
Oh, that is a scary one. Sheesh. Have you heard of that girl that was training and then she was being graded and the person that was grading her passed out
Yeah.
and she had to land the plane by herself.
Wild.
But
She like radioed to the people for help. Eh?
yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
I would never do it for a job. No way.
No?
No.
Hobby.
Yeah.
Rich people hobby.
I think for a job it's probably. I feel like the novelty and enjoyment of it would be taken out.
Or would it? Because you get to do it every day. And it's like exciting because it's a small amount of your time. Unless you're flying like those 17-hour flights from Dubai to...
Yeah, because then
New
you have
Zealand.
like. You get pretty used to looking at.
And you
like,
just got autopilots, which is not really
Yeah.
like actually flying it. But when you're a little plane, it's more like, whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want that.
I feel like you'd want more of like a manual experience.
Okay.
Than,
You would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then just kind of.
I like answering
Autopilot.
these questions with you.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
I feel like we're learning a bit about
I
each
kind of
other
want
too.
to do more.
Yeah.
Wanna
Like
do more
another question? Oh.
Bonus question.
Bonus question. I guess we haven't given a fun fact about ourselves, but
Oh yeah.
it is a bit of a fun fact learning these questions, so maybe I'll stop the fun fact part.
No, fun fact's all good.
I think we're good.
Yeah, so.
I'm pretty tired now.
Yeah. I've just been saying that I want to go to bed,
It's like, can we please go to bed?
but I love spending time with you.
I love spending time with you. I really want to watch Star Wars, but it's like, oh,
I don't know if you can tell
the
in the
force is
video.
strong with us.
The light is just flashing,
Flicking.
flickering. Yeah.
Oh, I am so tired, but I would love to, yeah, watch a movie and fall asleep to the movie.
That's like that.
The best
That's a
way
fun
of it.
fact about you. Is that's your favorite thing to do?
Hey,
Watch
you
a
love
movie
it
and fall
too.
asleep.
You love it too.
I have definitely
But
gone on that bandwagon.
It's a love language. Oh, do you want to watch a movie? Oh, you mean fall asleep? Yeah, I'd love to.
It's nothing better than that. It's so nice.
It is really nice.
How it's made.
Oh, how it's made is so good for falling asleep. If you're struggling to fall asleep, just watch How It's Made on YouTube. There's like playlists you can like tap into and
Yeah, it's great.
just chuck it on. Honestly, it's so interesting but boring at the same time that it just makes your brain go, oh, okay, I can switch off now.
And like honestly, every time you play it, it's hard to get through one of the videos. And sometimes they're only like 10 minutes long.
It knocks you out.
It absolutely knocks you out.
You know, but I've actually heard that a lot of people, they said if you have got a very high-strung, like, toddler, some people have said that like, it's so hard to get them to sleep because they're just so switched on and they just, you obviously can't give them milk to fall asleep or whatever. What you do is you tell them a bedtime story of their day that just happened. So
Okay.
in the morning you woke up at 6 a.m. and then we sat on your bed and then we climbed off of your bed. We opened up the curtains and we opened up your closet and we picked your outfit. We picked a blue top and a red pants and we picked white socks. Then we put they said like literally like doesn't even take 5 minutes and the kid's like, this is so boring, I'm gonna sleep. Yeah.
To escape the story and then sleep.
It's so funny. Like I thought that was such an interesting, but this mum was like so serious about this act. She's like, my
Life
kid
hack.
just like does not like to fall asleep, and this is the only way we get him to sleep. We bore him to sleep with telling him about his day.
Life hacks or parenting hacks are
Yeah.
funny, man.
So funny. Anyway, should we call it a night?
Let's call it a night.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and spending some time with us. We will see you again tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.